What's up, YouTube? It's your boy NaughtyNet. Today we have Cyber Dragons going against Malice. So I was playing against my friend, and this was practice for the national tournament that's actually coming around. It's literally next week, guys. So we were just practicing. Our opponent was also practicing. They wanted to, become better at the learning the Malice deck. Cool. So let's hop right into the video. We won the rock, paper, scissors, and we are going first. In our opening hand, we have Effect Veiler, Cyber Emergency, Cyber Dragon Core, another Emergency, and Kashtera Unicorn. Opponent has White Rabbit, Molchami Fuwalos, March Hare, Jewess Worm, and Malice in Underground. So we're going to enter the main phase. We're going to special summon Unicorn, use its effect. We're going to search for Kashtera Bird. Activate Cyber Emergency. We wanted to see if our opponent would Ash this, but we will just add a Cyber Dragon Nashter. Then I probably could have searched for Core, but since I already had another Cyber Emergency, I just added Nashter to my hand, maybe a potential extender. Normal Summon Core effect, we can add Cyber Dark Realm to our hand. Here my opponent decides to drop the Fuwalos, and on the new chain we'll use Unicorn effect, and we're going to banish the White Binder. Here we're going to link summon into Moon. Opponent draws one card, they draw into Nibiru, and we're just going to link summon into Requiem. Opponent draws another card, they draw into another Malice in the Underground. I'm going to activate Kashtera Birth, use this effect to reborn the Unicorn, and then I attempted to leave main, but opponent will just drop the Nib. And here I decide to change Requiem to at least get Lacrima and send it to grave so it can activate during my opponent's turn. And then because I did summon from grave, opponent can draw another card, they draw into another Fuwalos. And here we just have to pass turn. In the end phase, my opponent actually activates Jewess Worm to banish the Lacrima, so that basically, sorry, lost my thought, stops our Lacrima play. Opponent draws for turn, they draw into backup at Ignister. Opponent will enter the main phase, activate Malice in Underground, banishing the Dormouse. Dormouse effect will reborn itself. Dormouse effect will banish Chessy Cat. Chessy Cat's effect will activate, reborn herself. Activate Chessy Cat to draw two, they'll banish March Hare. Draw into Lockbird, draw into AI Meet You. March Hare effect will trigger, add itself back to the hand. And then here opponent will use Chessy Cat, Dormouse, and Jewess Worm. Link summon into Red Ransom. Chainlink on Red Ransom. And then chainlink to Jewess Worm to get rid of the Nibiru token. Opponent will add Malice in the Mirror. And honestly, we just have Effect Veiler, but Effect Veiler is not enough. So we're just going to fast forward. Opponent will activate backup at Ignister. Special summon, they'll add Wizard to the hand. Wizard effect will trigger. Reborn the Chessy Cat. Opponent will link summon into Hard Scripter, and that's just game, so we screw. Then we go into game number 2. We have Cyber Dark Realm, Lancia, Cyber Dragon Herd, Cyber Emergency, and Cyber Dragon Core. Opponent has Fuwalos, backup at Ignister, March Hare, Dominus Impulse, and Nibiru. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 hand traps, which is crazy. Normal Summon Core effect will search for Cyberlord Fusion. And then here I was like waiting if my opponent wanted to activate something, so they will drop the Fuwalos on us, my apologies. And here I did not want to waste my Cyber Dark Chimera, send it to grave to set up Feedsmith, so I took the risk and passed for turn, hoping Lancia is enough. Opponents will start their turn with Chessy Cat, drawing into Chessy Cat, enter the main phase, normal summon the Chessy Cat, use its effect to banish to draw 2, and we will activate Lancia. Opponent will link summon into the Lingeribo. Opponent will activate backup at Ignister, special summon itself, use its effect, and add Wizard at Ignister to their hand. Opponent will then... they needed to discard a card off backup at Ignister, I forgot. Then opponent will link summon into Splash Mage effect, reborn the March Hare, link summon into White Binder. White Binder effect, they will set the GW6, which is basically the monster reborn. Opponent will activate Wizard at Ignister, reborn the March Hare, and special summon itself. And then they'll link summon into Topological Bomber Dragon, which is the new endboard that Malice players end on. Opponent will enter battle phase, attack into Cyber Dragon Core. Opponent will then set their Dominus Impulse, and they'll pass for turn. So we join to Ash Blossom, which is very good. If White Binder does get banished and they use its effect and does not chain block, we can just Ash it. White Binder does not get summoned. So here we activate Cyber Emergency, and I was thinking whether I want to use Cyber Dragon Core's Graveyard effect or not, but since I have Cyber Dark Realm in hand, I decided to go with adding Nashta to my hand, so at least I can summon it to the field. And since Core will be banished and I may have Nashta on the field, that makes Cyberlord Fusion live. Here we use Cyber Dragon Core's effect, special summon the Cyber Dragon. Now guys, going against Maliss, and they have a monster in the extra monster zone, whether it's Topological Bomber Dragon or Terahertz, whatever they end on, or leaving a Maliss monster in extra monster zone, Cyber Dragon puts so much pressure on them. So it's a good thing we're playing one copy of Cyber Dragon. Here my opponent was thinking for very long. Eventually they decide they're going to activate GWC. They're going to reborn the White Binder and gain life points. And then Chainlink 1 will be Bomber Dragon, Chainlink 2, White Binder. So White Binder is going to banish the Chessy Cat, and opponent will banish the 2 cards in our grave. And then Bomber Dragon, let me just say that, is going to blow up our field as well as the opponent's field, the main monster zones. Cool. Chessy Cat effect to reborn itself. Cool. And now we'll normal summon into Hertz, and we can still contact fuse. Just get rid of the Bomber Dragon. Contact fuse into Mega Fleet. Hertz effect will trigger, we'll add Cyber Dragon back to our hand, so we have a card to discard off Nashta. Now here we use Nashta effect. We're going to special summon Nashta. We won't use its effect. We're going to save it for later. Here I decide to start my Fiendsmith plays. Link into Moon, link into Requiem, Requiem effect. Summon Lacrima, Lacrima effect, send Engraver, Engraver effect, shuffle back the Moon. And here we go into sequence because could have went into Wave Hiking Caesar, but I wasn't sure if my opponent was playing Nibiru. Sequence effect, opponent will hit us with the Dominant Impulse. Activate Cyber Dark Realm. Add Chimera. Skip so many steps. Add Chimera to a hand, then additional normal summon of Chimera. Link summon into Clockwork Knight. Chainlink 1 Chimera, Chainlink 2 Clockwork Knight. We'll add the Clockwork Knight to our hand, send Cyber Dark Worm. Cyber Dark Worm effect, send Core as cost. This is the combo starting off with Cyber Dark Realm, so we need to send Core. Special summon Worm, add Cyber Dark Realm back to our hand. Then we activate Clockwork Knight, reborn the Cyber Dark Worm, and reborn the Chimera, tribute the Cyber Dark Worm. Now here my opponent should have used Nibiru to stop us from using the effect of Chimera, but it goes through. We will send Clockwork Knight to grave, search for Power Bond. Link summon into SP. We don't use SP effect because we need to attack our opponent directly for game. Then we use Clockwork Knight effect, banishing and discarding Cyber Dark Realm to search for Therian King Regulus, so we are perfectly fine here. We have a negate. Activate King Regulus, we'll equip the Hertz to it. Activate Power Bond, fusion summon into Chimera to Rampage Dragon. Use Rampage Dragon effect, and opponent scoops. Now we are hopping into game 3, all important game, and let's see what we join to. So we join to Hoppy's Feather Duster, King Regulus, Hertz, Cyber Dragon Core, Called by the Grey. Opponent has Dormouse, Marche, Ash Blossom, Talons, and Nibiru. So we're going to start our turn. Opponent's going to normal summon the Dormouse, Dormouse effect to banish the White Rabbit, White Rabbit effect to reborn itself, White Rabbit effect to set a Malice trap, and that will be GWC. Opponent will link summon into Lingo Rebel. Opponent will use GWC, banishing the Dormouse to reborn the White Rabbit. Dormouse effect will reborn itself. Opponent will then link summon into Splash Mage effect, reborn the Dormouse. Opponent will link summon into Red Ransom effect, probably at the field spell, yes. Malice in Underground. Malice in Underground effect, banish a Chessy Cat effect will reborn itself. Opponent will then activate Chessy Cat effect, banish the Marche to draw 2, draw into Nibiru and Imperm. Opponent will then activate Marche effect, it will add itself back to hand. Opponent will link summon into White Binder effect. That will reset the White Binder, GWC, and here I just let my opponent know I have no interruption, just go full combo. Opponent will activate Marche effect, banishing the Red Ransom to special summon itself. Red Ransom effect will reborn itself. Opponent will banish another Chessy Cat. Opponent will link summon into SP, and here my opponent has learned don't put a monster in extra monster zone, so instead they just put the SP next to Red Ransom. SP will banish the white binder effect to reborn itself, and they get to join to Solemn Strike. But here, my opponent just wanted to change his plays, which is perfectly fine. We're just testing. So they just take a few steps back. And instead, they want to link summon into Firewall Dragon. And then they'll set talents, they'll set imperm. Luckily, we had no hand trap, so talents was dead. And our opponent will scoop. So we draw into Engraver, which is great. Feasible Legend can try bait out some interruptions. So we enter the main phase, hit them with the Feather Duster, which is really good. Get rid of the back row. It is one thing you can do against Maliss, getting rid of their back row. Opponent will chain GWC. And he was thinking whether to banish the white binder, and white binder is a problem. So of course, chain Call by the Grave, banish the white binder. Destroy all the spells and traps, and now we can play. So we activate Engraver, search for track. Luckily, our opponent does not have draw. We're going to activate track, add Louis, discard Louis effect to special summon itself. And then we're going to link summon into Requiem effect, special summon the Lacrima. Lacrima effect, we're going to send another Engraver. And then we're going to use Engraver effect, shuffle back to Louis to reborn itself. And since we know our opponent plays Nibu, we're going to rather go into Wave Hiking Caesar. So we're going to use Requiem equipped to Lacrima. And since we have Requiem equipped, we're going to use Engraver effect just to get rid of one monster. So we are going to send the red ransom to grave. Opponent will chain Firewall Dragon. They are going to add the March Hare back to their hand. And now here we're going to... Oh! I thought I was going into Wave Hiking Caesar. Sorry, I forgot. So we actually link summon into Sequence. Sequence effect, opponent will chain March Hare to banish the red ransom. Can't remember. Oh, damn. I thought I was going to fusion summon. Oh, damn. Did I? Okay, wait. Maybe I missed something. Why was Sequence effect not resolving? Okay, I completely forgot something. Okay, opponent will just summon the red ransom. Red ransom effect will banish the white binder. White rabbit. White rabbit will special summon. Use its effect to set MTP07. Opponent will then activate the NTP, banishing the March Hare. Oh, sorry guys. Opponent wanted to activate all these effects on the summon of Sequence. There we go. Forgot my opponent said on the summon because I just was rushing, so I didn't wait for opponent if he had a response. Cool, now it makes sense. And opponent will just banish the Sequence before we can use its effect to fusion summon. So cool, we were able to bait quite a bit of interruption, and now we need to start a Cyber Dragon plays. Normal summon Cyber Dragon Core. Oh, and our opponent... Damn guys, I am forgetting a bunch of stuff. I don't know what happened here. But opponent will Ash Blossom the Core, and now we can't really do much. So I take the unfortunate play where I need to link summon into Clockwork Knight so that we can have Cyber Dragon Core engraved to activate our Regulus. But instead, I decide that let me just attack into Cyber Dragon Core so that we don't actually need to use Clockwork Knight. Cyber Dragon Core will just still go to grave. Now main phase 2, activate Regulus to summon itself. Here opponent drops the Nib, which is fine. There's no point negating it. And cool. At least it cleared the opponent's board, so that's fine. Opponent will start their turn and draw into Jewel and Lockbird. Opponent will start off with March Hare, banishing Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect to reborn itself. Red Ransom effect, they'll add a Maliss in the underground. Opponent will normal summon Dormouse, and then link summon using Author into Heart Scripter. Heart Scripter effect, shuffling the white binder, and they'll banish the token. They attempt to enter battle, and here decide to use Lacrima effect. Reborn the Requiem. Requiem effect will summon the Lacrima. Lacrima effect will just send the trap to grave. Opponent will enter battle. They'll attack into Requiem. Attack with Heart Scripter. And here, luckily we didn't get killed, so opponent will just proceed to end phase. We start our turn, we draw into Power Bond. So we normal summon Hurts. That puts a lot of pressure on our opponent because we can potentially use the Heart Scripter. Opponent will use its effect to get rid of our Hurts. Then we activate Engraver effect. Oh, sorry. I just realized that I could actually use Cyber Dragon Core's effect to special summon Cyber Dragon. Obviously, we have no Cyber Dragon in our hand. Power Bond is useless right now, so we special summon Cyber Dragon. And then I could have, I don't think I have any other, yeah, I have no Cyber Dragon names engraved, so there was no point summoning her, so we just summon OG Cyber Dragon, contact fuse into Mega Fleet, then we use Engraver Effect, shuffling back another Engraver to Reborn himself, then we use Requiem Effect, equip to Engraver. Engraver Effect will send the Red Ransom to grave, and here simply entered battle phase, guys. We only did 4 summons, so luckily our opponent can't activate Nibiru, and yeah, that is game, guys. So Cyber Dragon takes the win against Maliss. Cool. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate if you drop a like, and to support the channel, appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, guys. Otherwise, till the next video, Naughty Nev signing out. Peace.